I'm an elementary school teacher. Oh, thank you, I know. And the thing is, I actually interviewed out here in this wonderful place in the suburbs, and it was so amazing. Because you go to these schools and they have all these luxuries, and I was like, wow, they have copy machines and bathroom doors. Oh, it was so amazing. But I now teach for Los Angeles Unified, and I now have to put a little more down, like my life. hmm Every time I go into the classroom at 7:45 a.m., I open the door to a building dedicated to building. It only breaks me down. It got so bad, y'all. I'm serious. I have to set my classroom off in a way that the kids can kind of connect and understand. So basically, I come in and I shut my classroom off like this. Who got a problem with learning today? On August 22nd, 2012, the Center for American Progress showed that not only is the average white student attending school where majority of peers are also white, but $344 more is spent on every one of those students, and every student of color. This economic disparity in education funding reinforces racial segregation, which unfortunately continues into adulthood. Prose: Savage Inequalities, Children in America's Schools by Jonathan Kozol. Teachers Have It Easy by Daniel Malthrop. Poetry, The New Slave Crate by Sim Thompson. And High School Training Ground by Malcolm London. And drama, Educational Gun by Angel Gaines. My freshman year of high school, I had 349 students in my class. My senior year, I graduated from the diverse, low-income Salina Central High School with 121 students. Out of my, I was lucky enough to graduate. But education shouldn't have to be about luck. I enter a large and sunny first grade classroom and see 23 children, all white or Asian, and as in every classroom, the window shades are clean and new, floors neatly tiled gray and green, and the teacher instructing in areas of reason and logic. I work in a school, but I've never been required to teach a full lesson of academic value. So, I teach empathy to children who believe respect comes after violence, and civilization is a white man's prison. Okay, I'm gonna turn around real slow and write some information on the board. And I'm gonna need y'all to copy this down. Tyrone? Tyrone, put your gun down. No, Tyrone, put your gun down. Okay, same time then. Put your gun down. You lose recess, you shoot me. Tombstones of hope and epitaphs written in gang signs and urine. I do not go to physics class. Because my lab has no equipment. The computer in my computer class don't even work. And the women's toilets, I'll be honest, I don't go to the bathroom. Yeah, if you want to know what life is like for the students in this city, go look at one of our toilets here. We've been in this class an entire semester and they still can't find us a teacher. What stability have they seen in the coffins cleverly disguised as Section 8 housing is on either side of this enormous, ugly school building. And there's an overwhelming sensation of emptiness. There's no music, no art. And the only air conditioning is a hole in a roof. before I leave, I do as asked, and 5 of the 6 secret toilets don't work. They're installed doors and paper towels or soap. Near the door, there's a loop of wire with an empty toilet paper roll. Teacher says this is the best school they have in these schools. You came to my classroom. You saw the difference. You see this book? We have to read with pages, missing pages are falling out. They don't even have enough books for every student in this class. Why are we treated like this? It doesn't make any sense to offer something that most of these ghetto and urban students will never use. I mean, no one expects these students to go to college. Lucky if they're even literate. If we can teach them some useful skills, get them jobs, we are giving them the most they can hope for. They had given head starts to our children, and for kindergarten and materials and classes of 15 and computers and enough books and supplies and teacher salaries sufficient enough to compete with the suburban schools, and then come in a few years later with their test demands. It might have been fair play, but they leave us as we are, separate and unequal. This is a training ground, a real coping cycle built to recycle the trash of the system. Reading doesn't matter when your story is already written. Yes, you can still be lynched for being black. Only they don't use rope anymore. Racial slurs fly across my classroom like burning crosses, and I am reminded I am white. No matter what I do or how hard I work, there's this feeling that it's never enough. I can only be reaching 70% of my students, and that's working blood, sweat, and tears. That's if I'm totally neglecting my kids and my health. I love teaching. When the remarkable degree of racial segregation exists almost everywhere, from a meritocracy predetermined by race and class, I can't support a system that won't even support its teachers and students. They neglect these children, leaving them in the slums and streets to live and die. And I have nothing better to offer them. No child needs to use a closet for a classroom. This diminishes their aspirations. We can provide terrific schools to all of our children, so why not give these kids something so spectacular in their public schools? They might be able to soar up above this hopelessness. Can't we at least do that?